Hello everyone. Today I want to discuss about something that can make a big difference in your journey as a mobile app developer. We often focus on coding skill, but there's more to being successful in this field. After working several years in several organizations, I have identified five essential skills now I'm going to share with you that can help you stand out and excel in your career. These skills go beyond just writing code. They're about how you think, how you work with others, and how you can make your apps truly great. So let's dive in and explore these skills that can make you a better mobile app developer. The first essential skills I have identified is adopting UX engineer's perspective. As a mobile app developer, we know we have to involve most of the time with visual elements. So we have to think like the UX engineer's perspective. And the first point I can discuss like user-centric approach. Understand user needs, preferences, and pain points to create intuitive and user-friendly mobile application. Develop an appreciation for user and interface design principle to create visually appealing and engaging apps. Second point I can discuss consistency and branding. Consistency in design elements such as color scheme, typography, and layout helps establish a recognizable brand identity. An app developer with UX and UI design awareness ensures that apps' visual elements align with the business branding guideline. Develop an app structure and navigation flow that enables users to effortlessly find what they need. If we are working with any organizations, then obviously the organizations has their own branding, own theming. So firstly identify these elements and it will help you a lot. The third point I can discuss visual hierarchy and clarity. A developer who understands UX and UI design makes sure the app looks organized. They use things like font size, spacing, and visual hints to show users what's most important. That makes the app easier to use and more enjoyable. At a glance, if a developer understands the UX perspective, like user-centric approach, consistency, and branding, visual hierarchy, spacing, theming, so that actually it will be more enjoyable and fun to develop the overall application.
Another important skill I have found, which is adopting QA engineer's perspective. Here, I'm not telling you you need to be a QA engineer, but you need to think like a QA engineer. You will write unit and UI test cases, which is completely okay. Besides that, a skilled mobile app developer looks at their works as if they were a QA engineer. They consider different test scenarios, try to find bugs, and ensures the app works flawlessly under the various conditions. The first point here I can discuss avoid repetition of bugs. Developers adopting the QA perspective aim to fix bugs comprehensively, avoiding the repetition of same issues. This saves time and effort for both development and testing team. And if you do same mistakes or same bugs again and again, then there will be cushions on your skill set. Whenever a bug found from your written code, note it down. Make sure same mistake never happen. Read QA engineer's mind. What are the potential bugs can be found from your written code? Prioritizing edge case scenarios. Developer who adopt QA perspective always prioritize testing edge case scenarios. These scenarios often reveal vulnerabilities that standard testing might miss, enhancing the overall app reliability. If you prioritize the edge case scenarios, then every time there will be less bug found from your code. The last point here I can discuss never submit unfinished tasks. Developers looking through the QA lens understand the importance of submitting complete works. They ensure that every feature, fix, or improvement is ready for testing before handing it over. Otherwise, there will be integrity or reliability cushions on your work.
The next skill I can discuss, which is effective communication. For mobile app developer, good communication skills are essential. Being able to clearly communicate ideas, share feedbacks, work collaboratively with others can help ensure that projects are completed on time to high standard. The first point here can discuss the team collaboration. As a mobile app developer, we need to involve lots of stakeholders like QA, backend, business, and sometimes clients. Mobile app developers need to be explained things clearly and briefly, whether talking or writing. This helps to share important information without making it confusing or too long. And we need to take feedback gracefully. Feedback is crucial for growth. Being open to feedback and taking it constructively shows that we are committed to improvements. While we are working as a team, sometimes misunderstanding and disagreement can happen. Being able to resolve conflicts professionally and respectfully is an important communication skill. Sometimes we write something as a documentation format. Well, documentation also a good form of communication. Writing clear comments and documenting your code's functionality and structures make it easier for others to understand and work with your code base. The second point here I can discuss is concise verbal or written communication. We often give importance to our verbal communications rather than written communications. As we're working for remotely, so our text messages, emails, these are too important for good communications. Our texts and our verbal communications need to be clear and briefly, whether we're talking or writing. This helps to share important information without making it confusing or too long. The third point, I think the most important skill, which is listening skill. The communication isn't just about speaking, it's about listening to, paying attention to what others are saying or asking questions to clarify points and showing that you value their inputs all contribute to positive and productive work environment. Another skill I can discuss, balancing technical expertise with business awareness. Understanding the business objectives, choosing the right path, and understanding the industry are three components. A skilled developer doesn't just focus on coding, they think broader business goal. By understanding what the app aims to achieve for the company or for the users, developer can align their technical decision with these objectives. It's important to pick the best option that matches for the company's goal, which is choosing the right path. A developer with business smarts can take decisions that helps the app works better and also help the company grow. This means understanding what user want and what other apps are doing in the marketplace. These choices make sure that app is going the right direction to meet its business goal. A mobile app developer with a strong business awareness knows the industry where he is working, where the app will be used. They keep up the industry's trends, new technologies, and what other similar apps are doing. This helps them predict what user might want, adjust to change in the industry, and come up with the new ideas to make apps better than others. This understanding makes sure the app stays popular and useful in the industry. The last but not least skill I want to discuss, which is problem solving attitude. The mobile app developer need to be good at analytical thinking, adaptability, and critical evaluation. Mobile app developers need to be a logical and analytical mindset. We need to break down the complex problem into smaller, manageable components, and we need to use data driven insight so that we can take our decision easily and we can solve our problem easily. As a mobile app developer, we need to use frequent changing technologies so that we need to embrace change and need to be open to trying new approaches when faced with challenges. We need to adapt our strategies and solution based on feedback, emerging technologies, and evolving user requirements. The last one, which is critical evaluation. We need to assess the potential solution critically by considering their pros and cons. We need to look beyond the surface to identify underlying issues and need to anticipate how solution may impact other aspects of the app functionality. So that's way actually we can express our problem solving attitude where we can think analytically, adaptability need to be perfect, and our critical evaluations will need to be good. So finally, to sum it up, these five key skills, thinking like a UX engineer, effective communication, embracing QA perspective, balancing technical knowledge with your business awareness, and having a problem solving attitude can truly boost your journey as a mobile app developer. They will help you to create apps that not only works well, but also provide user with a great user experiences. You will be able to communicate your ideas clearly and collaborate effectively with your team and others. Taking the QA viewpoint will prevent repeated bugs and make sure your apps work smoothly even in unusual situations. Balancing your tech skill with business awareness means your decision will not only benefit your app success, but also contribute to your company's growth. Lastly, your problem solving mindset will enable you to tackle challenges creatively and come up with smart solutions. By mastering these skills, you will be known as a mobile app developer who doesn't just make app but craft powerful solution. Your work will be build your company's reputation as a top tier app creator. So remember this skill. As you move forward, they will be guiding star in your dynamic world of mobile app development. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed and learned something from this video. To get this similar kind of video, please follow me in Facebook and you can subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you again.